Hi guys, welcome to Grace-Filled Nest. I am Adrienne. I am so glad you're here. Today I'm going to be talking about my leaky gut health journey. This is a highly requested video, and what I'm going to be sharing with you is what I'm doing and what is leaky gut. So if you're interested in any of that, then keep watching. So probably about, I want to say a couple weeks ago or something like that, I had uploaded a video called health update, leaky gut, something like that. I will put that in the iCard above. So leaky gut. So I kind of explained what leaky gut, what leaky gut is. The last video I made with, which is the health update. And again, I'll put the link above. So basically what it is, in our stomachs, we have kind of like a mesh lining. And over time, food or different diseases or surgeries or different things, I will go through that and let you know what those are, will cause that lining or mesh to tear, which allows like food to be able to flow into your bloodstream. Like gluten can go through there. There's just so many things that can happen with that and just cause havoc, cause autoimmune diseases, causes a whole bunch of things. Yeah, so that's what leaky gut is. And so how do you get leaky gut? What causes leaky gut? Okay, so what causes leaky gut? The number one cause of leaky gut is gluten, that nasty stuff that sticks to your stomach. It's horrible for you. I advise you not to eat it. So gluten and other inflammatory foods such as dairy products, toxic foods, sugar, and alcohol, those all can cause leaky gut. And one of the most common infectious, I hope I'm saying that right, causes are candida growth. And a lot of that stems from eating lots of sugar. So in the past, some of you may know, I love sugar or loved sugar. So those are things that cause leaky gut. Now, if you're wondering, how do I know I have it? Well, there are 7 signs. Josh Axe has put out kind of like an article on his blog about the 7 signs, and I'll go over those with you right now so you know that, and then I'll also put the video below. He is like amazing with this leaky gut. He is how I found out I have leaky gut. Yeah, if you think you may have it, or after I tell you the signs, definitely go over to his website. It is awesome. He is the one that has helped me through all of this. So 7 signs and symptoms you have leaky gut. So the 7 signs you have leaky gut are food sensitivities. Basically, it's the onset of toxins entering your bloodstream, which they should never be there. That's number 1. Number 2, inflammatory bowel disease. So also with that is irritable bowel disease and ulcerative colitis. Don't know what that is, but it sounds pretty horrible. I have irritable bowel disease. I've had it since my 2nd child. And 3, autoimmune disease. So leaky gut can cause autoimmune diseases, again, because there are things that are going into your bloodstream that should never be there, which causes havoc on your immune system, which also causes autoimmune disease. So if you have autoimmune disease, you most likely have leaky gut, which that, gluten triggers that. Number 4, thyroid problems, which is another one of an autoimmune disease. I've never had that before, so I don't know what that is like. So if you've had it, if you have thyroid problems, definitely you want to do the leaky gut diet. Number 5, malabsorption, which is basically nutritional deficiency. So if you're intaking like different vitamins and they're not sticking in your body, that's what that is. What essentially is happening is that your body is not breaking down the nutrients, or it doesn't have the enzymes inside, so you're not getting the enzymes aren't helping to digest your food. Number 6, inflammatory skin conditions. Acne is one of them. Psoriasis, yeah. Those are caused by leaky gut. Food issues and autism is another thing. So leaky gut has been shown to cause a lot of neurocognitive disorders. Again, leaky gut wreaks havoc on your body. Those are the 7 signs that you have leaky gut, and that's what leaky gut causes. So again, like I said, had a lot of problems with my stomach. Okay, so those are just how I came about knowing I had leaky gut. Now it's been a month since I've been doing this leaky gut diet. For the first 3 days, I did a cleanse or a fast. I did bone broth for 3 straight days. I was doing bone broth every 2 hours. And then there was times where I was just like, I can't just eat bone broth. So I'd eat Mary's crackers, which were okay. But at that point, my stomach was so inflamed that anything else that I ate hurt so much. But the bone broth seemed to help. I can feel my stomach just healing. So I did that for a day, and then the next day I added at nighttime. I made the crock pot of chicken and vegetables, and what I added to mine, and I'll do another separate video because this is already going to be long, of how I make my bone broth or chicken broth or whatever. You can use any organic meat. Don't use any conventional meats. Only use organic grass-fed meat. So I would use chicken and just vegetables and a lot of herbs, and put that in there and just crock pot it for a long time. At least 12, you can do it up to 12 to 20 hours. So from that, I would drain it. I would drain all the juice or the broth out of there and put it like in a pitcher and then drink that. I'd keep it in my refrigerator for the whole week. And I would use, like, right now I'm drinking bone broth. I don't know if you can see it. I don't want it to fall, but let's see. Here's my bone broth. What I do is I fill a cup like this. It's probably about 12 ounces. And I used to put it in the microwave, but now I am doing stovetop. I put it on in a little pan for 3 minutes on maybe like medium high. And that's how fast it gets hot. If you want to do 2.5, you probably can do that, but my timer doesn't have half. And I love it. It's replaced my coffee. I don't drink coffee anymore. I did drink it the other day and just was like, meh, it made me feel gross. So yeah, I did that for 3 days. And then I just added, for dinner I would have the chicken and the vegetables from the crock pot. And I didn't use any potatoes because they say not to use any starchy food. So I didn't do that. So I would do like 2 pieces of drumstick or a thigh, whichever one had bone, because I only use the ones with bone. And I would do carrots and celery, cauliflower, broccoli, and I would put that in there. Also onion. And so I would have that. I would have 2 pieces of the protein and then like a cup of the veggies. And that was like so filling. And then I started to add, because you want to bring a lot of probiotics into your diet because those are healthy for your gut. Again, they help heal your gut. Probiotics, it's a good bacteria, which you want in your diet, in your stomach. So then I would add lunch, which lunch was the same thing as dinner. Same exact thing. Some days I would switch it up. I might have done salmon or turkey burgers or ground, organic grass-fed ground meat. So it would be in, between the 2 of those. And for snack, I would have those Mary's crackers. Those are probably like the cleanest crackers out there you can have. Someone wants to come in, but it's not. That Dr. Ox recommends. So I would do that. And I did that so I did that strictly for about 2 to 3 weeks. Actually 2 weeks. And then this last week, because this week is the 4th week. This last week, I have been adding a smoothie in the morning. For a while, I was doing kefir, but I still noticed that it still kind of upset my stomach because he does recommend eating kefir. What I ate for those 2 weeks was bone broth. I was doing pretty much every 2 hours. That's how filling it was. And yeah, so I was doing that for every 2 hours up until dinner. Then I would have, like I said, my chicken and vegetables. So I did that for the first 3 days, and then the next days I incorporated lunch, which was another chicken and vegetable. So I did that for at least 2 weeks, and sometimes for snacks, like I would do, when I started eating like that, I would do bone broth, and I also did green tea with apple cider vinegar. So those two things I would always do for breakfast. And then around 10:30, I start to get hungry again. I would drink another bone broth. And then lunchtime was probably around 12 or 12:30. I would eat my chicken and vegetables. And then by the time I got home, I was pretty much full until dinner and would only do, again, the chicken and vegetables. Now sometimes here and there I will add like crackers, the Mary's crackers, but they have to be super clean because my stomach is still so sensitive. So now, this has been the last week, so this is week 4, I want to say. I wake up, drink my bone broth. Usually I don't get to drink it until about 8 to 8:30. And then after I drink that, I have my smoothie. So I do the smoothie, the bone broth, and then after that, while I'm at work, I will drink my green tea and apple cider vinegar. To the bone broth, I want to say I do also add, and you'll see it in the video, a teaspoon of coconut oil, or a tablespoon, whichever one, I can't remember. And then some dashes of turmeric, because turmeric is amazing. It helps with inflammation. So it definitely brings your inflammation down in your stomach, which helps. Another spice that I use in my smoothie is cinnamon and chia seed and flax, and you'll see that as well, and that's also good for inflammation as well. My husband, we both use the cinnamon and turmeric. He makes his own concoction, you know, that works for him. So yeah, that has helped a lot with inflammation, and which helps my stomach to go out, because you've seen in the last video that it was huge, and now I can show you it's not that big anymore.
Mommy, what are you doing?
So this is it, just
Mommy, what are you doing?
there's just a little bit, you know.
Mommy, what are you doing?
But it's not as it was before, where you saw it was like, oh, now I'm pushing my stomach up, but it was like that. I didn't even have to push it out. It was just, it went big. So that's part of, you know, the leaky gut, IBS. And so that's basically what I've been doing. I have lost 3 inches in my waist. Yeah, 3 inches, because I was 34 inches and now I'm down to 31. And yeah, I mean, that's all I'm doing. Now, I'm not gonna lie, there are times where we've gone out to people's homes and I forgot to bring my own dinner. Like, if I do eat something fast, I usually eat Amy's organic, gluten-free, dairy-free, all the free things in it, soy-free, all of that has to be free of everything. I'll usually eat one of those meals, which is not as hard on my stomach as any of the other foods. But there have been twice where I did eat regular processed foods, and oh my gosh, my stomach blew up so bad and it hurt so bad, so can't go down that route. Also with sweets, like I did have a sweet tooth. It was that, you know, that time of the month, and I found these dairy-free or non-GMO cookies. I'll try to put a picture. I found those, like you can get those at Fred Meyer's, Natural Grocers, pretty much any store. They are pretty pricey, and you only get like maybe 12 cookies, but it's fine. It works for me because I only eat like 1 or 2. I get full really fast. Another thing is drink lots and lots of water. Can't express that enough. Lots of water. You want to stay hydrated. That also helps with digestion and weight loss and all of that. What else did I want to say?
Mommy, we going happy, Mom?
Yeah, in a little bit.
You happy?
Yep.
Oh, I just got this.
Yeah.
She's so pretty.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, you know.
Okay. Okay, so for supplements, I recently bought the 28-day secret detox that Dr. Axe has, and that came, and I watched one of his webinars, and he had a great deal going on that came with supplements. I think one is the probiotic superfood. I don't remember the names. There's 2 like powder forms, and then there's 2 capsules. And I take those every day. So I take those supplements every day. I take a digestive enzyme because my body does not. I was also, what do you call it, malnutrition, I guess. My body didn't have the enzymes to break down the food. I'm trying to think what else. That's pretty much it. That's all I eat. I don't have the cravings, but the only time I did was, again, when I was on my time of the month. I've eaten, like I said, I've eaten some of those foods. Halloween was just around the corner, and I had candy, which just did not taste good, and it really hurt. So, you know, my body's definitely telling me don't eat that stuff. So there's still a lot of foods, like I still can't eat dairy. I've always been lactose intolerant. So I'm gradually going to try to do that once all of this is, you know, over. I'm going to keep doing this detox probably for the next 2 months, probably up until next year. And I might even do it in January because I know Thanksgiving and Christmas is coming, and that's going to be hard. So I'm definitely going to have to make stuff that I can eat for that time. So Thanksgiving is next week. I've already planned out an organic, non-GMO, gluten-free, everything free Thanksgiving that me and my family are going to eat. So with that, I have been.
You can eat?
Yeah. Okay. Hold on one second.
Your family say go eat?
Yeah, with my family, my husband, I'm pretty sure he has leaky gut. I have been switching our pantry refrigerator. I think maybe we have just a few things that are not organic or GMO or anything free of any of those processed junk. I've switched it completely, and he's totally on board with me because he sees the difference in me and also sees the difference in his stomach. Like when he has anything with gluten in it, his stomach blows up the same, and he's in so much pain. For me, like I would get bloated, gassy, and I'm not talking like pew, I'm talking like explosive, where it hurts, and even after you have let it go, it still hurts and smells horrible. I'm sorry, people, this is TMI, but I just want to be real with you and help you because I found all of this out on my own. So I want to help you if you feel you're suffering, if every time you eat, your stomach blows up and you're in so much pain and you're just like have so much gas and it's embarrassing, and it was just horrible. It was so embarrassing, especially at church when you're in there and it's quiet and your stomach's like and I'm like, oh, excuse me. I thought, well, maybe I'm still hungry, but it wasn't. It was inside thoughts. Like, who does that? But anyways, that was just embarrassing. It was just embarrassing. And so, yeah, I don't have that problem anymore. I only have it unless I know there's something that was in that product that I shouldn't be eating because, like I said, I've gone dairy-free, gluten-free, soy-free, GMO-free. So it's expensive, but that's the other thing I wanted to say. Yes, going that way is expensive, but let me tell you, when you start eating raw food that are good for you, 1, they are filling. 2, it replaces all of that junk food for that because those have no nutritional value. They're not filled with protein that we need every day. They're not filled with nutrition. So it's just empty food you're eating, and you're going to be more hungry, and they have additives that get you addicted to that food, so you're going to keep eating it like Oreos. Oh my gosh, who cannot not eat a bag of Oreos? I could eat the whole thing. That was because there was no nutritional value, there was no protein in it, there was nothing in it besides additives that made me want to eat it more and more and more. So you're going to replace all of that extra spending on extra junk food, and you're going to replace it with meats, vegetables, fruits. If you want something crunchy, you can do like clean popcorn, I call it. Organic, non-GMO, all of that. Or Mary's crackers, or crackers that are just clean. You're going to replace it with clean food. You're going to be fuller, longer. You're going to start to realize that a lot of those times you were just eating because you were bored. I realized that even with the Mary's crackers, I'm like, I'm eating these and I'm not even hungry. I'm just bored. So I stopped eating them. And so you'll see that. You'll just start to learn instead of, what's that saying? Eating to live or living to eat or something like that. You're going to start to learn that your body can do great on these types of food. I have energy like no other. I haven't had any coffee, nothing like that, or tea this morning. When I work out, I don't need pre-workouts. I just use BCAAs, and that's to help restore restore my muscles. It's just amazing. Even though you go organic, you're going to not spend all that money on the junk food, but on real food, and you'll see the difference. You'll notice that you don't need to buy all that junk food. But for my family, like especially the little one, I still buy like clean cookies, clean crackers, stuff like that. So yeah, that's how I'm doing it, you guys. I hope this was helpful. Sorry, this was probably the longest video, and I'm just so sorry. So I'll be showing you guys exactly how I do things. So if you guys have questions on that, if you guys really want to know how to stick to it, Dr. Josh Axe has the program. He has videos on his website that are just as good as the videos in the program. On his YouTube channel, definitely go check that out. He talks so much about it. Check out one of his webinars. It's very helpful. He goes into depth with each thing of what not to eat, which is also in this program. I'd say the only thing the program has that his other stuff doesn't have is a menu plan. And it's really simple. So yeah, it's basically what I've been telling you, but a little bit more specific and different things. And I can go over that. I'm going to be doing tons of videos. I'll help you guys with that. Excuse me, the way I look. It's Tuesday morning. This is the only time I can film. And a lot of you guys have been asking me questions. I wanted to hurry up and film this for you because I have been filming just what I've been making and what I've been eating, that sort of stuff, but I haven't really talked. So let me stop talking. Okay, so one more thing I wanted to mention. I was working out and I just filmed that leaky gut info video, but I also wanted to mention before I used to have allergies and was very fatigued. Now I'm no longer fatigued and my allergies have gone away. I feel like I can breathe, especially right here. I can feel that it's more open. Before I used to feel like it was always being pushed in, so I had a hard time breathing. Just had a lot of bad allergies, had to take allergy medicine all the time, and now I don't have to take any of that. So I just wanted to add that. So yeah, you guys, thank you so much for asking. Continue to ask me questions. I'm learning along with you about all of this, and I'm so excited because for 2 years since I had my daughter, I've been trying to get my stomach down. I've tried so many exercises, so many different diets, which were amazing and great, and they did help me with all of my body except for my stomach. That was the only thing that I thought maybe I was having cancer or something was wrong. And since I've been on this, I guess you'd call it bone broth diet, my stomach has gone down tremendously. You've seen. So it's still a work in progress. I'm still going to be doing it. And I think in January, I'm going to do if you guys want to join me on Instagram or YouTube, I'm going to be doing the 28-day detox. It's a perfect time because everybody wants to get back, get fit and healthy in January, so why not? If you guys are interested in that, definitely leave me a comment section below. If I have enough people, we'll definitely do that together. I don't have Facebook, unfortunately, or fortunately, but I do have Instagram, Snapchat, yeah. So let's get our bodies healthy. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Daddy.
And this pimple, these are from kombucha. Kombucha is definitely good for you, but moderation. It has tons of probiotics.
No.
It's not from a mushroom.
Can't.
Yeah. I drink it once a week, but when I do, the carbonation breaks me out.